Hello students, once again welcome you all. Today I am here with question answer of chapter 2 Biology for class 8. So students, today we are going to discuss the long question answer of chapter 2. So students, the question number 1, describe the different methods of food preservation. So the answer is, different method of food preservations are drying or dehydration. That means we can preserve our food through the drying of food into the sunlight. So this is the process in which food items are dry in the sun to remove the moisture present in food items. As we know that moisture may degrade the food items. So we have to dry it in the sunlight. Next is sweetening and salting. Like addition of sugar and salt that remove water from the food. Whatever the moisture content and water content is there, adding of salt and sweet like sugar, it will helps to remove the water from food. So for example, jellies, jams and pickles. Third one, heating food items to high temperature kills the microorganism present in them. Like milk is also preserved by using the technique called pasteurization. We know about pasteurization, in which we boil the milk at high temperature and suddenly we cool that milk, and it is called pasteurization, and that is how we could preserve our milk. So by heating, like if you are cooking the food, why you are cooking the food? So that it could be maintained for long time. Using chemical preservatives. There are certain chemical preservatives that helps to preserve our food, like sodium benzoate and potassium metabisulfite. Canning. Once the food items are sterilized, they are stored in jar, like air container or airtight jars and cans to prevent regrowth of microbes. So if you have seen that, you must have buy some food items which is in cans. So how it is stored? It is stored by, first it is sterilized and then it is stored in airtight containers so that no any growth of microbes will be taken place. Next is freezing. Food items like fruits, vegetable, meat and fish, they can be stored by freezing them in deep freezer. That is why what we do, we take, whenever we buy the fruits and vegetables, we keep it in a fridge so that it will be maintained or safely, it will for longer time. Second question, microbes are both bane and boon. Justify the statement with example. Students, as we know that microbes, they are useful as well as harmful at the same time. So some of the microbes, they are boon because they helps in many ways, like they are used in production of antibiotics, they are used in production of bakeries and breweries. They are also helpful in sewage treatment, that bacteria helps in sewage treatment. They also helps in nitrogen fixation, like blue-green algae, like bacteria, rhizobium bacteria, they all helps in nitrogen fixation. They are also helpful in industries like baking or making breweries. They all are helping in these items. Microbes are bane. That means they are harmful. How and why? Because some microbes, they causes disease, as we know that they causes disease in human beings, animals and plants. They also spoil the food. Some microbes, they also spoil the leathers and clothes. So if microbes are friend for us, at the same time they are foe for us, that is they are enemy or they are harmful for us. Name the microbial diseases, their causative agents and their mode of transmission. That is given in your book. So I am given you just like a tabulation is given there. So here the human disease, causative microorganism and mode of transmission. Like TB, the causative microorganism is bacteria. Mode of transmission, air. Again, second is measles. The causative microorganism is virus, and mode of transmission is air. Third, chicken pox. Again, their causative microorganism are virus and the mode of transmission is air, contact, etc. Polio, their causative agent is again virus and their mode of transmission is air and water. So there are so many given, you go through this video lecture. Plant diseases like citrus canker, that is caused by bacteria and the mode of transmission is air. Rust of wheat, the causative agent is fungi and it is the transmission is or mode of transmission is air or rotted seeds. Yellow vein mosaic of windy, that is the causative agent is virus and it is transmitted through insects. Now some diseases found in animals, okay, like foot and mouth disease, that is causative agent is virus. Affected animals, who are the animals, those who affected by that? Cattle are affected by that and pathogens are virus. Anthrax, so these anthrax are found in grasses as well. So this grazing animals, when they go for grazing, they might be affected by this bacteria. Rinder's paste, the cattle, this is again a cattle disease. जो भी डेयरी मिल्क या फिर मिल्क प्रोड्यूसिंग एनिमल्स होते हैं, दैट इज अफेक्टेड बाय दिस वायरस, बाय दिस डिजीज एंड द कॉजेटिव एजेंट इज वायरस. फिन रॉट, द affected animal is fish and causative agent is virus and bacteria. Why is bread? The next question is, why is bread soft and has pores? Explain in details. The question is, answer is, yeast is used to make the bread soft and fluffy. Yeast breaks down the sugar into alcohol and carbon dioxide present in the food. That makes the dough rise. जो batter होते हैं उसको help करते हैं to rise. So the bread become soft. And how they got pores? So when the dough is baked to form bread or any other cake as well, the dough rises by forming bubbles of carbon dioxide gas. In this process, the gaseous bubbles burst, which results in small pores on the surface of bread. The last question is, microbes helps in cleaning the environment and maintaining nitrogen cycle in nature. Explain. Students, we know that microbes are useful. They are helpful for us. So that microorganisms like decomposers, they help in cleaning the that environment. If there is no microorganisms, then we will find heap of garbages or dead parts of animals and plants on the surface of earth. But these microorganisms like decomposer bacteria, they or some fungi, they decompose or break down the rotted or waste materials so that it will help to keep the environment clean. And so microorganisms are very helpful in cleaning the environment. Some microorganisms help in decomposition of dead plants and animals. And these bacteria help degrade dead animals and plants. So not only this way, there are many ways which the microorganisms are used in cleaning the environment. So students, go through this question answer session, note down your question answer from this video lecture. Thank you.